Hey everyone, my name is Anders, and today we are going to go over the Black Desert update for this week. Pretty good patch, I'd say, in terms of class balance. We only have Scholar changes. Flow Golden Thunder will now have the attack range increase based on the height of the fall. Potential Energy has also been changed. A 20% attack speed slow of 5 seconds has been added to that skill. The DP buff of 20 that it used to have has been moved to the Core Fusion skill. Gravity Blink will now move you as soon as the hammer is thrown in the animation. One Giant Leap has had its movement distance increased and its jump height decreased. This is also affecting the BSR version of this skill. Flow Golden Pillar will now link more smoothly with the main weapon skill. Gravity Press now has the increased movement speed. You can now climb up inclines more smoothly as well while in the air. Hammer Spin no longer has the debuff on the skill and instead has an added 70 HP per hit effect. When you are in the fallen motion as a Scholar, it has also been improved to change to a light landing animation when you're closer to the ground. Now for content, the big update is the second Jetina. Finally here, we have a brand new UI and a brand new system for getting your Jetina accessories. The options are the same, so you're going to have Tongue Guard Earring, Narc Earring, or the Crescent Ring as your options, and you no longer need to run daily quests to progress. It is simply gather the materials, go to the UI, place the materials there, and eventually you will get your pen accessory. You will also be able to swap pen accessories up to 4 times for free using the same UI. Guild League has been updated as well to include a new ranking system. When you first start, you will have a score of 400. If you win or lose, your score will change depending on the result. When you win, you gain 20 points. When you lose, your score is reduced by 15 points. Depending on the range of your score, you will have some bonus points after every match. So if you have a score of 401 to 800 in your guild, you will gain 3 additional points on your win or loss. If you have a score that's less than 400, your rank is less than 400, you will earn 5 additional points when you win or lose. There are 2 new arenas as well where your fights will take place, Navarre Steppe and Heidel Northern Guard Camp, and after every match you can check the stats from this new UI, much like we can do in the Arena of Solare. There is a decay system as well in place for guilds with scores greater than 801. If a match is not played after 5 days, your score is going to be reduced by a certain amount depending on your guild score. So after the first decay penalty, the score will continue to drop every 2 days. For quality of life, Imperial Horse delivery can now be made through any stable keeper, not just the major cities. That's really nice. Zarka AP and DP Barrier of Infestation questline is no longer a weekly questline. Instead, it is a single set of quests that can be completed in one play session if you wish. The rewards for the quests have been rearranged and improved as well. We have a new season voucher available for us as well as a few season changes. We now have an Evergreen Season special gift, which is going to be a 150 Advice of Valks. You get 1 voucher for these special gifts every time you graduate from season. We also have some new exchanges for the season Seal of Journeys. So 2 seals for 1 Valk's Cry available at all times. 50 seals for a T8 horse once per account, 70 seals for health, breath, and strength XP swap coupons, again once per account, 70 seals for a Jetina accessory support box, which is going to include 1000 Blackstones, 60 Jonas fragments, and 180 magical shards, again once per account for this one as well. And for 40 seals, you can get a Krogdalo horse gear crafting box, which contains 100 garment scales and your choice of pure crystal, either vanadium, titanium, or Nog. For this one, you can exchange it up to 3 times per account. Simple alchemy recipes have also been added to the life crystals. They're almost identical. You just need an additional 10 bloody tree knots for the XP crystal and 10 spirit leaves for the mastery crystal. The quest method will no longer be available after this. The Old Moon sensor has received new recipes as well to alleviate the inconvenience of having to craft the pure ingots or melting blue accessories. You're going to need 400 Old Moon catalysts, which can be bought from the Old Moon NPC, 1 Old Moon sensor mold, again bought from the same NPC, 300 magical lightstone crystals, 1000 copper ingots, and 1000 tin ingots. It essentially becomes a larger silver sink for the sake of convenience. I think it's still better to craft it the old way in my opinion, but if you have more silver than you know what to do with, this option is now available to you. Everlasting Herb max price has increased to 1 million silver to help with supply issues. Mysterious accessories can no longer be bought from NPCs. They have updated some quest rewards to compensate for that, and they've added Hesis rings, which were the green evasion rings. Those can now be bought from the blacksmith directly for 150,000 silver each. A new accessory has also been added to the Paddocks Island loot table. The Ocean Haze ring is an evasion focused ring that has 12 DP, 25 evasion, 12 accuracy, and 150 HP when enhanced to pen. City of the Dead mobs have been shifted from the autopath route. Tunkuda and Thornwood now have higher drop rates for the Orzeka outfit, lungs, and leaves, and the Dekia versions of these spots also get these as drops. When autopathing on your ship, it has been improved so that you stop at your destination instead of overshooting your landing because of a breezy sail activation or high speed. They have also improved something like this for horses that use auto sprint. You'll now stop at your destination instead of overshooting it because of sprint. It has also been improved to no longer desync backwards when getting on a ship or jumping on a ship that is moving quickly. When transporting mounts, you can sort the list by region. And for events, we have a fishing event for the next 2 weeks. You will get a Creo fishing rod for just logging in. This is going to have the same stats as a plus 10 Balanos rod with more durability and will last for exactly 2 weeks. After that, it's going to get auto deleted. The auto fishing timer when using this rod is going to be set to the minimum, so no need to have auto fishing pets for efficiency. The fishing spots will be the usual event areas in most major cities. The high value fish here is going to be selling for 3 million silver, and you will also get more of the plump coelacanth as well. There is another hot time event for 500% XP, 50% live XP, and 50% drop rate for the rest of the month. We have a new daily special pass as well. We have a Scarecrow training event for more AFK XP, 50% more combat and skill XP for this. You can also buy 10-hour books at a discount from the Pearl Shop at 5 million silver each. We have some Guild League participation events going on as well. And lastly, we have a cup event for accessories. When you grind in most areas, you will have a chance to drop an event item called Jewel of Imperfect Power. These can be exchanged with the town leader in Glitch for either shards or cups. One of these event items will give you 1 shard of your choice, or if you want 200 of these event items, can be exchanged for 1 cup of your choice. This can be done as much as you want. I did a quick hour on Korean servers to check drop rates and got 0 drops, so I'm not expecting these to drop all the time, but I'm sure if you're a big grinder, these will be much more prevalent. The event is going to last 2 weeks, so I think we should have enough time to get the cups that we need from this event. Now for cash shop updates, we have a brand new pet, the young Azure Dragon. He comes in a bundle, but the bundle price was the same as a normal pet price in Korea. That doesn't really mean anything. It could be different for us because in Korea, BDO is free to play, so it may or may not be more expensive than the normal standalone limited pets we get. We'll see. What makes this pet special is that animation is really good and it is customizable. You can choose whichever effects you want when you buy it from the store, much like the Crimson Baby Dragon, for example, and others we've seen over the years. And that's all for the updates this week. Korea did receive the mob feeding PvP changes, by the way, if you wanted to know. And they also received the new main story revamp. The main story is not in English for me, which usually means that the localization is not finished, so we will have to wait a little while longer to see the main story revamp on global servers. There are 250 plus new quests, and the rewards are mostly geared towards new players, so don't expect anything super exciting if you are a veteran player. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.